This is my 1968 Dodge D500 crew cab. This is an honest truck, 45,000 original miles. It was an ex-Air Force truck, started life. From there it was sold to the Oklahoma Forestry Service. I don't know what time that occurred, but they used it as a fire truck. And I ended up buying this from a man out of Texas, Waxahachie, Texas, on a military surplus place. And bought the truck about 3 years ago. I was stoked when I got it. I was restoring a 68 D500 conventional cab at the time that this truck was found, and I went ahead and shifted gears and bought this truck. It's a 318 4-speed truck with the 2-speed electric shift, power steering, AM radio, heavy duty cooling, and the 318. 318 was an upgrade, it was an option. Next engine available was a 361, and then you went to the 413 industrial. But if you study it out, there's not a big difference in horsepower from the 318 to the 413. But the 413 was designed to be a longevity engine, dual filters and other internal components that gave it a longer life. If I remember right, it's only about 50 foot-pounds of torque difference between the two, but this does what I need it to do. The truck is PPG, House of Colors. Blue Mood is the color. And the race car is also. I handled all the paint and body work on the car and the truck. Lettering was done by a local guy by the name of Steve Kent. Goes by Steve-O. He did a fantastic job. There's no airbrushing. Aside from the race car where you see the fender decals, those are all period correct, but all the other lettering is all hand lettered. And what I did here is, if you look at Dick Landy's 68 Holler, on the doors it'll say Dick Landy's Dodge Performance Clinic, and also it says Dodge Racing Division. So that was really a bit of a homage to Dick Landy. My racing team is Joker Racing, and that's just a play on my name. It's a bit of a nickname for me. And I'd like to draw special attention to the Dodge Scat Pack with the Rumblebee. Steve did a phenomenal job on that. Did the whole car, which is fantastic. I love what he did there. The misguide is 23 karat gold leaf, all turned. Excellent job. I'm going to come around to the back. Put a Dodge in your garage was a slogan that Dodge had. I thought that was pretty cool. Also, they had the Powered by Dodge. That is a correct saying that they had. It wasn't just Ford that had it. Race car's running a Dana 60 with a spool, 48 gears, 40 spline axles, all gun drilled. What I was attempting to do was create the look of a '68 race team. So when I pull into a show or pull into the drag strip, I wanted it to look just like you were back in '68. Here comes Joker Racing. Race car's running a stroked 400 base big block, 13-to-1 Lion tunnel ram. Runs 650s in the 1/8. Everything on the crew cab is NOS. All the door handles, the emblems. And there's very little made for these trucks. So to find anything, it's a lot of eBay. I did replace all the window gaskets, all the window track, all the window seals. Truck came from the factory with a painted steel grill, and I was able to locate this aluminum one. It was only the second one I ever found, but I got the grill at a local junkyard about 5 years ago for $15. I was on my way out and I happened to be passing an RV. Dodge built a lot of those Dodge chassis, and there was the grill in that RV, and wasn't even secured. I pulled it out, carried it up to the counter, and I said, "How much for this?" And the guy said, "Man, that looks pretty old." And I said, "Yep." And he said, $15. Man, I was thrilled. NOS turn signals. Actually, those are a running light, not a turn signal. NOS trim rings around the headlights. The hood, that's a half-year only hood. The Dodge emblems on the hood, they're all NOS. I've got 200 hours just in the hood. Truck's really dirty now. I had it at the Mopower show back in June, and really it's just been sitting in my shop since then, so I don't have the 2 days right now to clean the truck. I'm going to carry you around, show you the interior. Not much on the interior, not much in the accommodations. I took a little liberty with the seats, fore and aft. Had these pleats put in. That's not factory, but I was having difficulty finding an original upholstery for it, so I just went with that. You'll notice the red button, that engages the electric shift. Have a lot of things yet to finish on the dash, on my NOS knobs and little detail items. Brand new armrests, window cranks, door pulls, door lock pull. Everything was touched on the truck. Brand new glass in the mirrors. They were all sandblasted, etch primed. I went with all the acorn nuts instead of the factory painted nuts, and went with the stainless fasteners just to give a little bit of a bling. But that's the truck. If you want to send me an email, ask any questions about anything further, or if you need parts for any of these trucks, I have quite a bit of a collection. Hoods, fenders, doors. I have some NOS parts left. But you could email me at my name on the truck, Joe Ryer at AOL.com. I'll be posting other videos, hopefully of it driving down the road. Hope you enjoy this.